Okay, class, so as most of you probably inferred, today we're talking about the major events of the American Revolution. Our I can statement is going to be I can identify the major events of the American Revolution, including the battles of Lexington and Concord, Bunker Hill, Saratoga, and Yorktown. So first, we're going to go over some of our vocabulary for this lesson. First vocabulary word is colonists. Colonists are persons who live in a colony. These are also the people who lived in America during the Revolutionary War. The second one is duty. Duty is government tax on imports or exports. The third one is currency. This is money that is used in a certain country. So we have dollars and cents in America. The fourth one is massacre. This is the killing of people who cannot defend themselves. Number 5 is militia. This is a volunteer army. So these people volunteer to go to war. Number 6 is parliament. This is the part of the British government in which members make laws for the British people. Number 7 is tariff. This is the tax on goods that brought into a country. And the last one is American Revolution. This was the war between Great Britain and its 13 American colonies from 1775 to 1783. And that war or revolution was what led to the founding of the United States of America. So now we're going to talk about some of our battles, because remember, our I can statement is I can identify the major events. So let's look at the first battle we're going to talk about. And technically they're battles. So it's the battles of Concord and Lexington. So these battles were called the shot heard around the world, and they were the first military engagements of the Revolutionary War. And if you look in the picture, you can see this is the war. This is the beginning of everything. The next battle we're talking about is the Battle of Bunker Hill. This is a battle that the British ended up winning. Not because the Americans just gave up because they were bored or anything. This battle was won by the British because the American soldiers were forced to flee. They didn't have enough ammunition. This means that they didn't have enough bullets or things for their weapons, ammo for their guns, and they could not continue to fight. And then you look in the picture and you can see that this doesn't seem like it's going great for the Americans. The next one is the Battle of Saratoga. This was the big turning point in the American Revolution. This is when everyone came together and the French came and joined in the war effort on the side of the Americans, and they finally overcame the British troops. The last one that we're going to talk about is the Battle of Yorktown. This is the last great battle of the American Revolution. This is where the Americans, they didn't lose too many people. The British lost tons of their troops, though. This is the battle that ended with British surrender and ended the American Revolution, or the war. Now we are going to go back to our seats. You're going to do your seat work. You're going to write 3 sentences in your social studies journal about the American Revolution, and then you're going to start on your word search.